Hey, welcome back to Bahal Recap. Today we're checking out the dark supernatural action movie, The Bondsman. Get ready for a hellbound messenger on a mission to hunt down evil spirits and unleash intense revenge from beyond the grave. Let's jump right in. To ensure the annoying cop was completely dead, he didn't hesitate to slit Laobai's neck. The moment the blade cut his throat, blood gushed out. None realized how serious it was because Laobai was chosen by hell itself. The next morning, he woke up again. At first, he didn't grasp the situation until he saw himself in the mirror and realized his neck was slashed. Just then, the door swung open, and Laobai didn't hesitate. He knocked the guy down with 2 punches. Then, Laobai questioned the young man about his intentions. The young man quickly denied any involvement in the killing, claiming he was only there to destroy the evidence. He then revealed the mastermind behind the heat to Laobai. But seeing Laobai so calm, the young man grew deeply suspicious. Laobai ignored him and locked him in the trunk. Although he had no idea why he was still alive, revenge was his top priority. The cut on his neck troubled him, but then he noticed some tape behind the car lights. Without hesitation, he peeled it off and stuck it over his wound, making it less gruesome. He then spotted 3 black marks on his hand. Trying to wipe them off, he found they wouldn't budge. They were the mark of a demonic enforcer. He set off on his revenge journey, heading home first to stitch his neck wound. But when he removed the tape, the cut miraculously healed itself. The strange events were only beginning. After learning the details of his attackers from the young man, Laobai altered an old arrest warrant, changing the target's name so he could use it again. Driving to his destination, he stopped at a church where a creepy pastor with glowing green eyes appeared at the door. Feeling uneasy, he fled, but the pastor followed closely behind. Soon after, Laobai reached Black Boss's turf. Spotting a lone fat man outside, he quietly pulled his gun and surprised him with a shot, saying, "Hey, you're dead." Then he shoved the fat man inside the small room and told him to stay put. Without warning, he kicked the door wide open. The sudden gunshot shocked them, but after seeing the 3 men, they didn't spot Black Boss among them. He knew these guys worked for Black Boss, so as long as they sent a message that Laobai wasn't dead and was caught, Black Boss would rush over. But while waiting, the fat man noticed something odd outside the door. He knew the pastor was extremely strange, so Laobai untied the big bearded man and told him to send the pastor away. Laobai then grabbed the fat man from earlier and hid inside a nearby small room. Through the door crack, he observed. The lights flickered mysteriously. Suddenly, the big bearded man was slammed against the ceiling by an unseen force. Before he could react, he was twisted into a deadly knot. His companion wasn't spared either. They were left hanging midair. Then, the twisted head was pressed against the door crack. At this moment, Laobai felt something unbelievable and peered through the crack again, only to see the pastor suddenly flying straight toward him. Seeing the lighter was useless, he chose to run immediately. The fat man was left behind, attracting attention. He ran home through the night. After an unknown time, he finally made it, only to find someone claiming to be Death's messenger waiting for him. The stranger knew every detail of his night and offered him a job. No 996, no 007 shifts. Refuse and you die. The only task? Capture demons escaped from hell.